The Kansas City Chiefs just got an important update on Travis Kelce's future, and depending on your perspective, it could be good or bad news. According to Diana Rossini, who spoke on The Rich Eisen Show, Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce is leaning toward returning for the 2025 season instead of retiring. This confirms what many fans hoped. Kelce still has more football left in him. However, not everyone is convinced. Some believe Kelce is getting too old and won't be able to perform at a high level anymore. A small part of the fan base was even disappointed in his production last season and in the Super Bowl, where it seemed like he took a few plays off or missed some key blocks. But is that criticism really fair? Even with a dip in production, Kelce was still one of the top 5 tight ends in receiving yards last season. While he may not put up another 1,000-yard season, even 500 to 600 yards and a handful of touchdowns would be a solid contribution. That said, we are likely witnessing the final chapter of Kelce's legendary career. The days of him being the best tight end in the league, or even the Chiefs' top receiving threat, are probably behind him. But he still has something left to give, and the Chiefs seem ready to make another Super Bowl run with him in 2025. After that, Kelce could walk away on top, moving into the next phase of his life, whether it's acting, podcasting, or embracing the entertainer side of his personality. But for now, Chiefs fans can enjoy at least one more season with one of the greatest tight ends to ever play the game. This feels like the last dance for Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, the final season of one of the greatest quarterback-tight end duos in NFL history. It's like Scottie Pippen returning for one last run with Michael Jordan. After 7 or 8 years of dominance, this could be their final chapter together, and that's a little sad. Kelce's contract expires after this season, and if he were to return in 2026, he'd be 37 years old. That makes it unlikely he'll play beyond 2025. According to Diana Rossini from The Athletic, who spoke on The Rich Eisen Show, Kelce is leaning toward playing just one more year. Given her strong connections in the NFL, this report seems credible. It's also not surprising. After the way the Chiefs lost the Super Bowl to the Eagles, it's hard to imagine a competitor like Kelce walking away on that note. Some people argue that he's already regressing and has nothing left to prove, but that's not how elite athletes think. Kelce knows this Chiefs team is capable of winning another Super Bowl, and if there's a chance to do that, why not take it? I've said it before, the Chiefs should go all in for one last run. Winning Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara would be the perfect way for Kelce to end his career on a high note. He would retire as the greatest tight end in NFL history, having accomplished everything possible. At this point, he's just adding to his legacy, but not everyone agrees. Surprisingly, a decent number of Chiefs fans don't want Kelce to return. The question is, why? You might be wondering, how many people actually think Travis Kelce shouldn't come back? A surprising number of Chiefs fans feel that way, and a big reason is his salary cap hit. In 2025, Kelce is set to count $19 million against the cap. If he retires or the Chiefs release him, they would save $17 million, which is a significant amount of money. But Kelce isn't just any player. He's a legend. You can't simply say, "We're done with you. Thanks for everything, but goodbye." He has done too much for the city, the team, and the fans to be cast aside like that. To get a sense of what people think, I ran a poll on my YouTube community page asking, "Do you think Travis Kelce will return for another season?" 35% of respondents said no. That's a fair number, considering Kelce is 35 years old and doesn't have many seasons left. Retirement is still a possibility. He could change his mind at any moment. But right now, the reports suggest he's leaning toward returning. What surprised me, though, were some of the comments. Many people were saying Kelce is washed or too old to be effective. And I had to ask myself, are these really Chiefs fans? Because if the choice is between having another year of Travis Kelce or not, I'll take another year every time. I don't care if he's 35, 36, or even 40. Kelce still has value. He won't put up prime numbers, but he's still better than most tight ends in the league. He'll be more productive than DeAndre Hopkins was last season, and his chemistry with Patrick Mahomes is unmatched. There's no reason to believe he won't contribute in some way to this offense. The Chiefs need to start shifting away from making Travis Kelce the focal point of the offense. It's time to get Noah Gray more involved, maybe even using him as the primary tight end on first, second, and third downs. Meanwhile, Kelce could take on a more strategic role, coming in for key moments, when the team needs a crucial first down or a red zone touchdown. That way, he stays fresh and avoids unnecessary wear and tear. especially at 36 years old. Playing him on 80 to 90% of the snaps just isn't sustainable at this stage of his career. That being said, Kelsey still has plenty of good football left in him. He may not be at his absolute peak, but it would be a mistake to think he has nothing left to contribute. His experience, skill, and chemistry with Patrick Mahomes are still valuable assets to this offense. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What do you think about this update from Diana Rossini? Do you believe Kelsey will return in 2025? Right now, all signs point to him leaning toward another season, meaning we're likely about to witness the last dance between Mahomes and Kelsey. One day, there will probably be a documentary about this incredible duo and their impact on the game. Some might argue that Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski were the best quarterback tight end pair in NFL history, but Mahomes and Kelsey have taken the game to another level. Some might even say new heights. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Daily Chiefs content. Your support helps a ton. Until next time.